Going on, man? Y'all get in here and hit the like button for me. Oh. Come on in here, hit the like button for me, man. Wait till we get a couple people in here. What's going on, man? Good morning, man. How many of y'all on the way to work, driving to work, man? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're driving to work. Ronald Bennett, what's going on, bro? Thanks for being a member, man. Thanks for joining, bro. He say finally caught you alive, fresh off the clock. You just got off, man, working night shift? Man, I remember when I started Footballville, man, I would be on night shift on purpose. I would be on my night shift on purpose just so I can get off, man, and go to the park and shoot all the football games. Leroy Lewis, what's going on, bro? Thanks for being a member, man. Amar Wood, does Jake Garcia start at the U this year? How? No, I don't think so. I mean, how? I would think King would be our starter, and then after that, TVD. I don't think Jake comes in and start. You guys think he's that good? That's big time, man. Anybody see a scenario that Jake Garcia could start at the U this year? I don't really see it like that. I don't see it. Yeah, I can't really see that. Ronald say the best shift, night shift, the best shift to work. Yeah, man, especially if you got something going on during the day. I could work at night, man, and run around the day and handle business like I was unemployment. I had all day long to do Footballville. Yeah, he third string respectively. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, yeah, he has to be third string. You feel me? Unless he comes through and I just think he's the new guy. That's what I think. I think he's the new guy. Last year there was some question like who was the second quarterback. That's how good TVD. That's how good he looked to them. So I remember once asking who was the backup to King, and they stuttered. They was like, like they wasn't sure. But y'all come on, get in here, hit the like button for me, man. Share, hit the like button, all that good stuff. We're gonna get it going in a second. Did y'all get to watch the press conference yesterday? With Tyrique, Aristide. Aristide was lit, wasn't he? Aristide happy to be home, boy. That man was lit. Aristide happy to be home, dog. You know what I'm saying? That man was fired up. I like his energy though. I love his energy. That man happy to be home though. I didn't catch it. Did he grow up in Miami? I didn't catch that part. I agree, Ronald. He had to outdo T. Will first presser. I guess so, huh? He did kind of come in like T. Will came in, didn't he? Fired up. He did. He did. That's funny. He had to outdo T. Will. 305, what's going on, bro? Michael Davis, if he was on the staff last year, we would have you, Keith, and Amari. So where would Brashad be at? I don't think he stole you, Keith, and Amari. I think they landed in his lap. You know what I'm saying? I think Miami got who they wanted. Sigmund, what's going on? Cleveland, what's going on? Yeah, I think Miami got who they wanted. Not saying if it was the right or wrong guy, but I think they got who they wanted. I don't think he stole you, Keith, and Amari Daniels. I don't think so. We have a chance against Alabama with freshmen. Well, we actually got an old team. We actually got what they said, like Miami was top bringing back the most experience. Yeah, we actually got an experienced team. Do we have a chance with Alabama? I haven't seen us perform in a game like that in a long time, so I can't. I don't. I would say no. I haven't seen us perform in a game like that in a long time. The coaching staff is going to have to do a real good job at creating a system that can out-scheme Alabama. But recent history, man, we haven't performed in a game like that on a team of that level. We actually usually break down. But yeah, man, let's have a good morning, little Friday morning this morning, man. Let's not talk about Alabama. All right? Let's have a good day today, man. Let's not talk about Alabama. We're going to have plenty of time to talk about Alabama. Y'all feel me? Willie, what's going on, bro? Thank you for being a member. Kane here say Bama going to embarrass us. Yeah, man, let's not get into the Alabama. Let's have a good Friday, dog. Let's not get into You just got to hear, man. Hit the like button for me and share for me, man. Listen, we got Make a Play 707 going down Fort Myers, March the 20th. So if you know any 707 teams, man, tell them rock with us. What's going on, bro? What's good? Y'all get in here, man. Hit the like button for me and share it for me. Appreciate it. Y'all hit the like button for me. Share for me. Ooh. Do I think Avante is going to get some playing time this year? I think, yeah. If he's healthy, he's back on the field. I think so. This 305 can't say this signing class was too wide receiver heavy. I would have signed more linebackers, O linemen, and DBs. Um, was wide receiver heavy. It was. I mean, I think sometimes certain talents, if you get a chance to take them, you take them. Um, Miami keep losing like battles at the linebacker position, man, and I think that's what kind of set the linebackers back. Um, and then we get Huff, we get a few in, and Central Kid been injured. Say Huff's kind of struggled to get on the field. Um, that was the word. He kind of struggled to get on the field, learn the plays. But yeah, man, certain kids like Jacoby George, Brinson, I think you got to take those kids. Um, I was speaking to Goldfeet, and he thinks Jacoby George is one of the top wide receivers in the nation. And he ain't the type of dude to just be talking. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how he feels. D Nice said, I think one of them will hit the portal when they lose the starting spot. Who? Who you think who gonna hit the portal when they who you talking about who? I heard Pope was out there working, man. Who you talking about? Well, who loses the starting spot? We need to stop moving defensive ends to linebacker. Ain't it supposed to be the other way around? When I asked Blake Baker that question, I've told you guys before what he said. I mean, you probably saw the press conference. He said it's a normal thing. There aren't that many real linebackers in the Florida area. I didn't like the answer. The answer didn't really make a lot of sense to me. I didn't like it, but that's what he said. I just think they lose a lot of middle linebacker battles. That's what I think. You saw that one? I might let y'all call in this morning, man. Sterling Williams say, "Do you believe in Manny and the staff that he put together?" Do you believe in Manny and the staff that he put together? Let me think about that. Sterling, do you okay? So the the way the staff was put together, I think. Let's be real. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. I think Manny made some decisions earlier. Uh, I think Manny made some decisions early with the offensive coordinator. I think he made good decisions when it came to last year, right? But I also think Manny's a young head coach. Okay, and it's almost like we've seen the movie. We've seen this movie before with young head coaches. Young head coaches a lot of times hire coaches on their level or below their level. So if you get a young head coach, first time head coach, then a lot of times he gets people on his level or below his level, less experience. Our defensive staff is very, very like there's not that much experience on our defensive staff. Um, I think what he did on offense is good. Let's see about what he did on defense. Let's see what's going to happen with defense. Um, he's taking it over. A lot of people like the fact that he's taking it over. He put his staff together. He lost a guy. He shuffled some dudes around. Um, it looked like some first time coach stuff going on. That what it looked like. Among a sci-fi, right? Young and inexperienced. I mean, he's learning on the job. But Miami has done this before. We hire first time head coaches a lot. Um, and this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? You get a guy learning on the job. Ronald Bennett, you say even at wide receiver? Yeah, he did bring Jeff Simpson back, and he had T. Will. Listen, he had good intentions of putting a good staff together. Should T. Will and T. Rob assistant D coordinators? Like, I mean, I don't know. Did Banda have better? Did Banda have a better resume than them to become the assistant D coordinator? I mean, maybe they could have kept him here. I don't know. I don't know, but he had good intentions. But like I said, he's a young coach, so he hires inexperienced coaches. Coaches kind of on his level or younger. Him taking over the defense, man, is like, hey, man, it's either make it, we got to do it this year, or it's over. We got to make it a bust. So maybe 1 to 2 years, I'm gonna take this thing over, do it my way. Last year, you got the offense, let's run it. So yeah, man, I'm not overly ecstatic, hype about what happened with the staff. Um, I think T. Rob's a good addition. I think bringing DVD up, got some NFL experience, talk to the kids, give got some respect in that area. We brought Jeff Simpson back. That's a good one. And you got some young energy coming in. So, but when it comes to the staff, I haven't had a rate from 1 to 10, man. The changes he made, I guess. I don't know, 6, 6, 6, 7. Let's just hope the defense respond to him being Manny and they respond different and he can be as aggressive as he was in 2017 on the defensive side of the ball. I think lastly, offense on the offensive side of the ball has a second year. It should be that much better. Business said, but you can run against us. Man, yeah, you can run against us. Ashanti said his defense got steamrolled by Wisconsin twice, 2 years in a row, bro. Recently, anytime we played anybody of any caliber, any upper echelon team, there was a breakdown in the defense. I just think people remember that team and how good they were. Um, but the defense was loaded with pros, bro. It was. It was loaded with it was loaded, bro, some with some pros, big dog. It was. But Street did. But Street did or has many ever really attacked as a defense? Um, I think they got after it. I think they led the league in tackles for loss or something like that. When he ran the defense. Now the person when we brought Jackson on Demetrius Jackson on the show that time. I mean, he talked about, man, the personnel that they had out there, man. They were loaded, and he spoke about that. Like, man, he was like, man, look at our roster, bro. Like, look who we had out there. Jaquan Johnson. I mean, yeah, they were loaded. They were loaded. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we'll see. But I'm not enthused about it. The answer to the question, I'm not enthused about it. Money says defense has so many flaws. Mad Max, what's going on, bro? Man, you know what? I appreciate y'all getting up with me in the morning, man. I'm gonna make this a thing, man. So y'all hit the like button and share for me. Um, Put it in your text groups. I know you got a little text and chat groups, man. Got all the bad info in it. 305 Kane said you only get two linebackers with the 425. The other linebacker is really a striker. Yeah. With that being said, those two linebackers got to be dogs. They got to be headhunters. They got to get upfield. They got to eat. Um, yeah, yeah, and that haven't been the case. Um, that haven't been the case. See, Sam Brooks and Mac Drills is getting a lot. It look like he's gotten a little bigger again, but I think he's learning the position. T. Will had me convinced that he was going to get Huff on the field, but then he not here anymore. Um, Sometimes numbers don't tell the whole truth. Yeah, sometimes numbers don't tell the whole truth. You're right. Hey. Yeah, sometimes numbers don't tell the whole truth. You're right. So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all get in here, hit like and share for us. Also, yeah, man, shout out to everybody who jumped on the stock market, the CCI, man, who get involved with the stock market, man. I just want to say hats off to y'all. A lot of y'all, it's not something that we were taught. And I know it's kind of shaky, scary when you go into something you wasn't really taught. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you, life is about learning and educating yourself, bro. So everybody who signed up this week, man, shout out to you, man. If you want to get involved with the stock market, that's it, scrolling right down there at the bottom. we create a system that can get you investing this morning, to be honest with you, and then as you go, you can learn it. So 786-405-9499. Give me a text if you want to get involved. And for the people who got the questions about the stock market now is down. It's down. It's doing a correction. Most of the time it's up. You know what I'm saying? But it's doing a correction now, so it's down. Now is a great time to get in and buy. You have to buy things when they're low. I don't understand why people think when the stock market is down, it's bad. Everything is down. It's like the stock market is on sale. So you get in when it's low. So now is a great time to sign up and get in and jump on some stuff because a lot of things are 15% down, 20% down. But man, every time it corrects, every time it goes down, even when it crashed with COVID, it shoots back up, bro. They're not going to let the stock market fail. That's the economy. That's where their money at. They will not let the stock market fail. Let me see and read some of these comments. JT, what's going on, bro? Let me scroll up a little bit. Did you see how Cincinnati defense played against UGA? That is how we're supposed to look with better tackling. What you mean that's how we're supposed to look? That young defense coordinator, man, that guy was hot. You see, he got picked up real fast. Yeah, he had them boys balling. He did. Don Snap say stocks won't fail; they will just bail out as usual. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The stock market crashing when you see that they put all the stuff on the news and the stock market down. They putting fire up on YouTube. Bro, listen, all of that is done to make it. They make it go down because you buy when it's down. You know what I'm saying? So they make it go down. You buy when it's down. They do this stuff on purpose. Like they say crash, crash, crash. So you think it's crashing. So people take their money out so things go down and they buy it all up while it's low and then they let it go back up. They'll never let it. They'll bail out. Like Don say, they'll bail out everything before they let it crash. It's the economy. That's where their money at. That's how they like. Nah, like they. So just think about it. That they're not gonna let that fail. They're not going to let that fail. That's everything. That's retirements. That's the banks. That's everything. So they won't ever let that fail. Don, you are completely correct. I totally agree. Willie Boston, do you know what teams are talking to do? Oh, man, I heard agent wanted him to go to Miami. Even when he was with the Texans, I heard the agent was wanting them to get to Miami. But I heard Duke wanted, I think the Eagles, like Duke was looking at something else. Haven't really looked into it, but that's what I heard. I talked to some people in this camp. And I think Miami would be a good fit for him. I think it'll give him a chance to actually be the guy. Be the man. I believe so. I believe so. Martin, dude, what's going on? Said that's a good time for Central African time. Martin, what time is it in Africa, man? Y'all say shout out to Martin, man. Martin in Africa over there. What time is it in Africa, bro? All right, baby. She said she loved me. Then she finna go to work and go play with her work boyfriend. Talking about she loved me. She's gonna go to work and play with her work boyfriend. He gonna buy her lunch today. I'll let y'all see her one day. Hey, listen, y'all make sure y'all go follow the Instagram. Footballville Nation, man. Y'all go follow the Instagram. Trying to get the community going, bro. Trying to get the community going so we can grow the community. We'll be up here in the morning talking about canes and recruiting and stocks and all this stuff. Trying to grow the community, man. So y'all go follow the Instagram, Footballville Nation. Got Caneville 305 on Instagram. The Twitter's Footballville. Y'all go follow everything, man. Dunn, you thought that was funny? That's how I be, Dunn. You know what I'm saying? I love you, baby. Did she go play for 8 hours with her work boyfriend? He buy her lunch and shit. Did she come back home acting like it's all about me? $14.13 in U.S. Marine speak. Oh, so it's 2 o'clock in it's 1400. It's 1400. It's 1400 in Africa. Ron, you say them facts, right? You know, yeah, that's how I be, man. Listen, man, that's how life feels, man. You know how many dudes, lady, mess with you and sit at work and tell you all their business and tell you how they don't like their man, and then and y'all do that for 5 years and they flirt with you. I ain't think my lady no different. I mean, I think she loved me to death, but I think she a human. I think she a human. So you see how people act around you. Don't think your lady at work acting like a saint. Don said he had a whole work wife. Made going to work easier, right, Don? Yeah, you're happy to go to work. That's how I be, man. They be playing us, man. We can't see women coming sometimes, man, because we look at our mama so like, oh, and we love our mama so, and then we spend a life of women getting over on us, and we don't even see them coming. Don say he had a whole work wife, ring and all done, right? So no, man, listen, did y'all catch the press conference yesterday, Tyrique? I got to ask him a question yesterday. Asked him, was he homesick? Just to put that out there, man, for some of the kids who want to go to these little small cities and play for these schools. If you're not, you gotta be focused, dog. Focus on football. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing else going on. And a lot of them, first time out of Miami, they think every city like Miami, and it's not. He had some good answers. That first answer he gave about, let's see if we can listen to it. The first answer he gave about why how he make the decision to go, and he was saying him and his mom made the decision. Yeah, let me see if I can get. Can I get that in here? Let's see. See if I can get some press conference in here. Right. The first answer, Don said, I love the first answer, open his eyes up to some of the choices the kids make. Ronald Bennett said he built it up in Georgia and he gonna do the same here. Not saying he ain't play, all right, just what was built. What is his story? Why didn't he he didn't play a lot at Georgia, right? And I think they had him like a safety, strong safety. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this in here. Let's see if we can get his. Can y'all hear him talking? Y'all can't hear him talking, huh? I don't think so. Y'all can't hear him talking, huh? I don't think y'all can. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna get better at that. I don't think y'all can hear him talking. Y'all couldn't hear him, right? Let's figure out a way to make that happen. Figure this out somewhere, somehow.
Especially if you're looking to build a highly profitable, semi-automated business that can last. Now, this is a way to quickly burn out your customer base, to get a bunch of bad reviews.
Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me.
Georgia, I think you mainly focused on nickel corner. It seems like I guess you're going to get a shot to be an outside or a wide corner, and at Georgia. Hey Tyrique, I wanted to decided to go there before you. I remember it was between them and Georgia for when you were coming out of high school at Southridge. Was something that was in the back of your mind? What if I would have decided to go there before you moved away? And then
can y'all hear?
Ultimately decide this time that you wanted to come back home to play.
The decision to go to Georgia over
his first
was a family decision, and me and my mom came to a mutual agreement. Like, she felt like it would be better if I, just got her surrounded of Miami. I grew up here, and I know I can go down here, and I'm not from a really safe neighborhood. And we both came to a mutual agreement, like me just stepping out would be the best move for me. And that's what happened. And with me coming back, it was more like I know what I have to do with.
You see, real quick, you see something. I talk to you guys and I tell you guys a lot. These kids make these decisions for a lot of different reasons. It's not always money. It's not always money. It ain't always the locker room. There's another side to why some of these kids get out of town, bro. You know what I'm saying?
As far as my academics and as far as this football career, I know what I have to do, and I had to explain to my mom, like, I'm at this point where not too many things could, distract me, and I'm not going to let too many things distract me, and I should have just stayed at Miami and, built that.
Y'all want to hear him say that again? Let me let y'all hear him say that again. Listen, man, we got a real baller in Tyrique, bro. They could put him at punt return. They could put him at kick. They could do whatever they want to do with him, man. We could really use him, man. We got a real baller. Georgia just was loaded, and they could treat the Florida players however they want to treat them. You know what I'm saying? But we got a true baller in this man. Let's listen to that again.
And I'm not gonna let too many things distract me. And I should have just stayed at Miami and built that here. So build that here instead of trying to build it somewhere else. And I built it at Georgia, and I came back down here and I just explained to my mom, like, I know what I have to do, and I know I'm gonna do it. So it's nothing to worry about. Like, there's nothing to worry about. Like the worries we had about when I first signed to Georgia.
All right, we're gonna go to Dave.
Right. So yeah. See, what's the that? What you mean, what's the that, Ronald? You talking about, see, what's the that? He also had another good answer about is it the coaching giving? It was weird when he said, let's listen to what he said about our coaches.
Link at 24/7. David, go ahead.
See if we can find it.
I wanted to ask you, it seems like, I guess, you're going to get a shot to be an outside or a wide corner. And at Georgia, I think you mainly focused on, nickel corner or in the slot there. How excited are you at having that opportunity at Miami? And, do you feel like you have something to prove at that position?
I feel like no matter where I play and no matter what position I'm at, I always have something to prove. But as far as me getting this opportunity at corner, I feel like I do have a lot to prove because I have not been at the corner position in 2 years.
Right.
Coach Smart, came up on a bunch.
See, that's what I was saying. Like, we happy to have him at corner. Man, they played cornerback in 2 years. But I know how much of a freak he is. Now, mentally, what has happened to him in the last 2 years? Like, is he still mentally there? If he is, he ready to go? The man's a freak. Man's a freak. Ronald Bennett said, I mean to say that you have to have something backing that up, not a game. He's saying he built something at Georgia and he didn't. Whatever he built is only going to be remembered at UM. I mean, okay, let me read it again. I mean to say that you have to have something backing that up, not a game. He's saying he built something at Georgia. He didn't. He said he built something at Georgia. He didn't. Whatever he built is only going to be remembered at UM. Yeah. He didn't play that much, huh? I mean, I saw him out there a few times, but man, listen, man, the man's a freak athlete, bro. He's a freak athlete, and if he struggle here, I don't see him not getting on the field. If he struggled, then it's just something off the field. Maybe he can't get the players like that or something like that. But the man's a freak athlete, man. You can put him wherever you want to put him. Sterling Williams, this is an example of the transfer portal working in our favor. Ronald said, I want him. No, yes, Ronald, we want him. I mean, yes. This is an example of transfer portal working in our favor. I think personally, this will happen more and more. The competitiveness of football here in South Florida, we can look forward to a lot more of this. And I speak about that a lot in my transfer portal videos. I do. I touch on that a lot. The kids that get homesick and come back home are going to be the Tyrique Stevensons, the Andre Johnsons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I touch on that a lot. Like, it's almost as if, because once again, location, recruiting, being in South Florida makes you a better recruiter because of location. So the kids that turn around and head back home, now Miami's not going to take them all because they told me, I understand their philosophy on it. Once you leave Miami, now they're recruiting you as a college player. So it's like, what did you do? You see a lot of times they only take the players back that they recruited hard. Like, they don't just take anybody. Will that change? I think once these schools that don't win recruiting battles start jumping in the portal, and really ripping it apart, because I think that's what's about to happen. Jumping in the portal and ripping it apart and get, because it's some value in the portal, dog. It's moving slow now because it's new. There's a lot of value in the portal. But yeah, I think the transfer portal will work in Miami's favor just because the kids that leave and going to want to come back home are going to be the Tyrique Stevensons. And then we always have the city of Miami to sell to the kids once they go off and they live in Athens for 2 years. And it's like, man, ain't no club here. I am tired of going to the juke joint. Let me see. '84 say maybe we need more coaches like Northwestern coaches Max and not Smith. The crib, no. Man, listen, that coaching thing is very complicated. If y'all didn't see the AJ video, man, I'm gonna have AJ on here more. If y'all didn't see the AJ video, I'll have him on here more and we could talk about this stuff. Think about it like this. The college coaches reach down and get these ballers from the high school coaches. And answering a couple texts of people who want to get in the stock market, man. If y'all want to get involved, man, the number scrolling at the bottom. The college coaches reach down and make relationships with these coaches, right? All over the nation, top coaches in the nation, right? And they make relationships with them. If they hire the coaches, now they have to make new relationships. Dog, listen, this is very screwed up. Now they have to make new relationships. So they rather keep the coaches in place where they are for the most part because the coaches are giving them ballers. So when y'all say bring these guys on staff, where is AJ and Coach Smith and Northwestern coach? Where are these guys more valuable to college? Are they more valuable at UM next to Manny? Or are they more valuable in high school? Let me know in the comment section. Are they more valuable in high school? Where are they more valuable to these colleges? I'll wait. Y'all see the dilemma? But if you watch the AJ video, AJ talks about that. He talk about that. He talks about how, man, I'm more valuable. I'm more valuable to the coaches here. Like, why would they move me? Unless it's like a one-time athlete, Dalvin Cook or somebody coming through, Lamar Jackson coming through, then they'll move you then. So, handling some business over here, man. So yeah, a couple people texting about want to get involved with the stock market. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, they're more valuable where they are, which makes a tough, screwed up because you got underpaid high school coaches helping out millionaire college coaches, and the millionaire college coaches won't, you know what I'm saying, want them to stay where they at. That's a dilemma, man. Then the NCAA comes out with a rule. What's the rule? That if you take a high school coach, you can't recruit you can't recruit the school for like 2 or 3 years, something crazy like that. Yeah, so it's I know you guys always say, man, we should bring the guy on staff, but I think, man, it's the system, man, and it's set up. It ain't fair, bro. It ain't fair. Go check out the interview with AJ. Go check it out. 84 said, I've been getting real Miami coaching my whole life, and I go to a school where my coaches are not as passionate. I may not reach my full potential, hence development. Yeah, we've struggled at development for a while now, bro. And that could be for numerous different reasons. A lot of change. It could be for numerous different reasons. But we've struggled a lot. Recently, I kind of agree that could be it. But college is a business, man, and the kids sometimes are just pawns. That broke, man. To see Mike Harley up there crying, saying he felt like quitting, kind of confused me. You know what I'm saying? And it made me think about what was going on. What's happened in the last 3, 4, 4 years to make him feel like that about football? I see Mike Harley. Mike Harley works real hard. You know what I'm saying? It kind of and he broke through this year, and it showed. But what's been happening, bro? Like, what's going on to make him feel that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, Amar Little said he's ready for spring football. Aren't we all? Listen, man, we're gonna try to take the Caneville show live. We are going to take the Caneville show live, and we're going to RSVP, have a few people in the audience, because people keep saying, y'all don't have no audience with the Caneville show. So, yeah, we're going to try to make that happen. But let's listen, man, to a little more Tyrique Stevenson press conference. Let's see.
Bunch of agreements up to why I couldn't make corner there, and things didn't work out, but I feel like I do have a lot to prove this year, and I'm very excited with this opportunity I'm presented by being here to play on the outside.
What are your early impressions on Coach DVD and Coach T-Row?
Say, listen, this is interesting what he's about to say. Now, y'all let me know if y'all think he's just talking. Like, this is interesting what he's about to say. And then we're gonna go back to a video I made about James Cook.
They want to make sure these things are done right. Like DVD and Coach T-Rob, they all about the details. And I come in extra, and I go through the plays, and they break it down to me. And I just say they really hands-on. Like, never had a coach really just get out there and show me how he want it done. DVD.
I never had a coach really get out there and show me how it's done. Yeah, I think he's just talking. And that kind of goes back to my James Cook video when I made the video about, what do y'all mean James Cook don't know how to play running back? He's been with y'all for 3 years. What y'all mean he learning a position? What y'all think about that, man? He said he's never had a coach get out there and show him like, ooh, like what y'all doing at Georgia?
Coach T-Rob still get out there and they show us how it's done.
Tyrique, we're going to Chris Stock next at Inside the U. Chris, go ahead.
Tyrique, you touched on it just a little bit about your excitement. I was wondering if you could maybe explain it even more about just being at Miami. What have these first few months been like? And then
can y'all hear? Give me thumbs up if y'all can hear good.
The first few months here, they have been tough, and not just far as the transition into the new school and my new living place and how the academics and everything else work here. So it has been tough, but everything is smoothing itself out. And as far as the team, I'm very excited to be a part of this team.
Why y'all think he said it's been tough? I wonder what's been tough. About it.
We do drills Tuesdays and Thursdays, and everybody comes out with a great attitude, and everybody comes out and work. And I'm just happy to be a part of that, and add my fuel to the fire that these guys already had.
Sorry, you've got Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan.
Hey, Tyrique, welcome. The differences between, it's questions, differences between the ACC and the SEC. Everybody's always talking about the SEC, right? And saying the ACC is kind of second rate. Also, how many former teammates and former young players from Southbridge, guys you knew, did you talk to before coming here?
I really don't pay attention to, how they put the SEC and the ACC, side by side, rank them. I honestly felt like if there's a player, and no matter what school he's at, he's going to do what he has to do.
Clayvon, Bostic say, T. Will says T-Rod wears his cleats to practice. So that tells you that. Yeah, Rose Green said the same thing. Rose Green said the same thing. Little said, I don't know what's going on at Georgia, but it's a big difference having coaching being able to put on cleats and get out there and show you exactly. Is that a big deal, bro? Like, I didn't play college sports. I didn't play college football. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Marine Corps. Y'all let me know. Is that a big deal for all y'all that played football? Like, is that a big deal? Is it a big deal that your coach get out there and put your coach get out there and put on cleats and show you? That's a big deal. Listen to them.
Never, look upon anything or any conference like it, because if you do, that's where you fall short. And I kept in contact with a lot of these players and former teammates that are here now. Like we talked over these previous last 2 years. It wasn't every day, but it was still enough communication to let you know that we still had this relationship. It's not different or it's broken because I just chose, somewhere else.
Who are some of the guys? I just want to know who some of the guys were. That's all that you talked to and what they told you about Miami.
DJ and Gilbert.
We should have been had all the Miami Cats on the team. Ask him
Larry.
What do we think about Bama?
And talked to Gervin, and they was just really telling me like we all came back for a reason, and that they're excited that I actually chose
we got him for 1 year, bro. He's gone.
Help the team out for the
1 year.
final season here, and hopefully
1 year.
Season,
Yeah.
They
1
were
year. He's
like
gone.
very happy and very eager to get working.
Yeah, 1 year. He gone. Listen, man, I'm gonna try to take some calls. I'll try to take a few calls. So if y'all want to call in, I'm gonna scroll the number at the bottom. See if we can make this happen. See if we can make this work. So if y'all want to call in, there's a number at the bottom. See if we can make this happen, man. Call in asking me crazy questions, man. But yeah, so is that a, let me see, get a couple of answers. Yes, 84 TY, yes, coach. That's that city I'm talking about. You talking about coaches putting on their cleats and getting out there? That's that city. You say, yeah, Boston. Show no Nick Saban wear cleats and khakis to practice, all business. Nick Saban wear cleats and khakis to practice. I don't know, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a big deal. For the coach to be able to get out there and that makes them feel more confident in what they're learning, I guess. Little said big difference in coach experience and played the position and coached that position. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I feel it is a big difference. I feel you on that. I do. Come on, let's listen to a little bit of Rambo. Now listen to some Coach Aristide. Coach Aristide was lit. It's Coach Aristide.
I'm excited for him. I'm excited for our family. I think this is a family thing because we operate that way. You know, most of our family, we all come from the academia world, and he's thrilled. I'm excited to be back close to the family. So, you know, him being the principal at Miami Northwestern, I don't know. You know, I hadn't signed the kid out of there. We were recruiting Cam Source when he was there. We were recruiting Cam Kitchens, but you know, I think it kind of increases the right word, probably the credibility in that, you know, you're a true South Florida guy, because the most important, I would say, one of the strongest football brands from a high school perspective is probably Miami Northwestern at St. Thomas Williams. So I feel blessed to be a part of that family as well, because, you know, I grew up literally blocks from Miami Northwestern, so I always felt a part of that family, and I think it's cool now that, you know, my dad's the person.
Let's got two quick ones for you guys, just because we've got a few of our athletes to get to. Two quick ones. We'll go to Gabby Arrutia from 24/7. Gabby, go ahead.
Let's listen to some Rambo. Rambo was struggling a little bit with the press conference. Let's listen to some Rambo.
Okay, let's talk about results for a second. If you're a coach, consultant, expert, author, or speaker,
you say, what do I see?
You know, there's a million programs out there.
You say, question, what do I see when I watch?
Today, welcome to the U, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Let's do it, baby. Back in the 305.
Coach is lit, dog. Let's do it, baby. Back in the 305. Coach, happy to be home, man. Get some chicken and wings. Tootsies. Coach, happy to be back in the crib.
Stevenson, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. We're going to go right into questions from some of our media members.
Let's pin that.
Inside you. David, go ahead.
Lewis say Mark Pope might have a breakout year. Talk to us, Lewis. What you know about Pope, man? Listen, man, I hope Pope and Wiggins get it together, bro. My two young guys, man. I want to see them leave here on a good note. Lewis, what you know? What you know, Lewis? But Lewis, let me to tell you this. Romello and Jacoby coming for blood. I mean, they coming for blood, bro. They don't know. They coming to play, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope he does have a breakout year. I really do. Haven't heard anything on Avonte Williams yet, man. Anything. Let's see if we get X on the phone. See if we can get X on the phone. See if we get X on the phone. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about Avonte Williams. that was a weird situation, bro, and it's still lingering weird. Have you heard? Don't. 84, they don't skip me, coach. Question: 84 say, what you see when you watch Little League in the city, coaches wise? What do I see? What do you mean? What do I see? You gotta elaborate on that a little bit. Do I see the coaches out there on the field with them? Yeah, because the coach is young. Ronald said, what y'all watching when y'all see Pope? What you mean, Ronald? Sean, what's going on, bro? You late? What's going on? Come on, man. Let's see if we can get X in here, man.
Yo.
Got X on the phone, man. X, we live, man. Put the Henny down, man.
You know, he ain't in the morning, man. I got tea.
X, what's going on, bro?
Not much. What's going on?
Somebody was asking me about Avante Williams, and I thought about you, man. You heard anything about Avante?
I mean, besides him practicing, doing mat drills, working out with the team normally, that's it. I guess he got on his live and said he was back, but
yeah,
nothing official from the team yet.
So King out there doing mat drills too?
King was out there. They didn't have him in the video, but he was out there working out
yeah.
on the bike. And I guess, running around, stuff like that.
So listen, man, the kid that committed, Martin, that committed, right? We're hearing that he committed to play football, but he may never touch the field of baseball.
Talking about Caden Martin,
yeah.
Martin's son, he committed to play baseball.
He committed to play baseball, and he said baseball/football, right?
Yeah, baseball. He's gonna have a baseball scholarship. He'll be able to walk on with football, but rumors are that he's gonna end up getting drafted in the baseball draft, so he might not be at UM at all.
Right. It's just like a thing he had to do or something like that, right?
Yeah. All the baseball players do that. They'll commit to college. Then once draft come around, they get drafted. Then they gone. So.
Right. Somebody asked me, how do I feel about the staff Manny put together in offseason? How you feel about the staff after they played switcheroo and then we lost Williams and now we got Aristide. Aristide came in more fired up. You was in the press conference yesterday, right?
Yeah. I was in the press conference.
Aristide was lit, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's happy to be back home, as is Tyrique Stevenson. I think the staff he put together was more so for recruiting purposes. And letting Manny oversee the defense again. That's basically what it was, in my opinion, recruiting purposes, because we did miss on linebackers and cornerbacks for the most part in our 2021 class. So he basically put a staff together that can go out and recruit and get these players.
So you think, because somebody on the live said this, if Aristide was here, we would have had you and Amari. I don't think so. I think Miami took who they wanted, right?
Yeah, offensively, Miami wasn't after you O'Keefe.
Right. We talk about this all the time, right?
After Amari, but he wasn't like a miss if we don't get him, because we already had Thad in the class.
Thad and they wanted Brashad. They took the two bigger kids, right?
Yeah.
This X on the phone, man. Y'all always ask me where the hell X at, man. It's X. He on phone. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Y'all got any questions for X, man? Put them in the comment section. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if Aristide was here, still they would have took Brashad and they would have took Thad.
I mean, Aristide, maybe I don't think so because they cut it off at 21. Like, so they wasn't really looking for any more players. Unless it was like Terrence Lewis or the big offensive tackle who had ended up committing to Clemson. Like they was going for the top dog, so they wasn't going to take anybody else unless it was the top dogs.
Right.
You know, we all wanted you, Keith. We all wanted Amari, but
man,
you know,
I think you, Keith, bro. That's one kid I feel we couldn't have let get out of here, bro.
Yeah. I wanted you, Keith. I mean, I wanted him. Whatever you could put him, play him, man. Just put him on the field. So
right. You think they put Tyrique at punt return?
No, I don't think they put Tyrique at punt return. I think they got a few punt returners now available. Malik Curtis coming in, basically going to be the specialist at punt return and kick return.
Yeah.
With his speed, and you still got Pope, Hardy. I think Rambo did it a little bit. I'm not sure if they're going to use Knighton.
Tyrique was nasty in high school for returning kicks and punts, dog. So he's an all-around freak. I don't know if they're gonna use him like that. He was nasty though.
He is, but I think he's too valuable for us right now.
He is too valuable. He is too valuable.
I don't think you want to put your number one corner out there.
But we've seen him do it before, right? We've seen him put.
I mean, yeah, we've done
Jeff
it before,
Thomas.
Then, you know, sometimes
yeah,
you be loaded to do it. So I don't know. I mean, you can take that chance and do it. You know, but maybe if we need a game changing play, maybe, but not like just go back there and just return points normally.
Right. Sean say X. Do we pass on too many ballers because they're too small? What you think, X?
Say that again.
Do we pass on too many ballers because of their size? What you think?
Yes, I think we. Yeah. In the past, recently, we definitely passed on like Asante Samuels, Jaden Davis, Elijah Moore, Tutu Atwell. We definitely passed on a bunch of kids due to size. I don't even know what that's about.
And it keeps happening.
They seem to have an idea of size that they like. You know, they don't want a bunch of 5'9", 5'10" receivers. They don't want a bunch of 5'10" cornerbacks. So they'll take one here and there, but on the most part, they're looking for size at them positions.
Man, that Elijah Moore, man, oh my God. Now, would Elijah Moore be the same thing if he came here? I mean, you can never tell, but man, that man ended up the SEC number one. He ended up the top wide receiver in the SEC this year, didn't he?
Yeah, he was one of the best like probably the second best behind Smith, Devontae Smith and Waters, probably the third behind them two. So,
man, somebody said XX, who has Manny ever developed?
They say who has Manny ever developed?
Yeah, man,
that's a good question. I can't even go. I mean, speaking of Miami, the only players I could say he developed, being a linebacker coach, were Shaq and Mike Pitney. Them the only two he got a opportunity to coach since he was here. So
Manny ain't developed nobody.
I mean, I'm just speaking of Miami. That's it. I'm not going back to any other schools he was at. But at Miami, he developed Shaq and Mike. Because he was their position coach. That's it. That's all that I got so far.
Right.
I mean, the linebackers did play bad when he was the position coach, but then again, you got two linebackers of that caliber. I don't think we have that caliber on the staff on the roster right now. So it's a big difference now to see can he help develop the linebackers along with Packy and Aristide.
Right. I thought it was interesting that Tyrique Stevenson said he never had a coach get on the field with him and and show him what to do. I'm like, what? Yeah, it is. That's a surprise to me. To Georgia, you know what I'm saying? What was his thing at Georgia? You know why he didn't play that much at Georgia?
Well, you know, man, Georgia is one of them schools that's deep with their hometown roots. You know, so they get kids from the hometown, and they're going to play the kids from hometown a lot sooner than they play kids from out of states. Unless you just got to be that head over the heels better than the other player. But to keep their relationships good with the high schools, they're going to play them hometown kids. So
right. You heard,
they were just trying to get them on the field, but they was like, man, look, we're gonna put you on the field, but you're not gonna play outside corner. You're going to play safety or slide or stuff like that. And Tyrique, like, man, I want an opportunity to be the outside corner. Like, I know I can do it, so
right.
That's my opportunity, which is why he left, came back home.
Right. Somebody said Manny developed Russo. Yeah.
They say he developed who?
Russo. Greg.
Nah, that's all Coach Stroud. We talk about position coaches.
Oh, you say Manny developed Russo. They sure put 30 pounds on him, whatever they put on him.
I mean, Manny, when Russo came in, the year Russo had them 15 and a half sacks, Manny wasn't even the defensive coordinator, so I can't give that to Manny. Unless you're just going to say he's just the head coach, then yeah.
But one thing the Miami program did do well is they put pounds on Russo, and they did the same thing with Phillips. You understand?
Yeah, they did a good job at putting the pounds on him because he came in at like 210 and he leaving at like 265. So yeah, they did that the same way they did with Zion Nelson,
right?
He came in at 260 and now he's at 310, 315 playing left tackle.
Right.
They got rated one of the top left tackles in the ACC. So they doing a good job at the weight program so far. We go out there and see some of them kids. The kids don't look like we seen them when they was in high school. Like, hold on, man.
Right. Phillips looked like a basketball player when he got here, bro.
Yeah, he was like just straight up and down.
Yeah, he was just a skinny kid, and so can we say they're doing a good job in the weight room? I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so let me see if we got any more questions in here, man. Somebody said that was Simpson that developed Greg Russo.
That was who? Simpson?
Yeah.
I mean, you could credit Simpson, but he got hurt Simpson year. And Stroud, basically it was Coach Stroud that developed him because Coach Stroud coached for 2 years.
Sean Jack say, so listen to Tyrique yesterday, right? You heard me ask Tyrique the question?
Yeah.
I was trying to put that out there, man. Let some of these kids know, listen, man, even the best get homesick. You feel me?
Yeah.
You think Tyrique regret not coming to Miami after listening to him yesterday?
Of course. You can hear it in the way he talked. I've heard him talk around a couple of the little 707 events. Yeah, he definitely regretted going to Georgia. And that'd be the thing. Everybody, they hoping for that second chance, and their second chances always come back home. So a lot of the kids do the same thing. But yeah, he definitely regretted going to Georgia.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that, but now you put the whole interview together, and yeah, I guess he felt he probably more frustrated than he's showing, huh? Yeah, and that he didn't really spaz out, he didn't really get up and leave like DeVard did. You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably a little more frustrated than he's showing, because he know how good he is, and I guess. When you I guess sometimes the kids chase the bigger schools, not knowing what they're walking into. See, you get Alabama. I don't know if Alabama has a community of high school coaches they have to be, or either Clemson. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a community of high school coaches they have to show allegiance to.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, when kids leave from South Florida and goes to the major college cities. They're leaving the city and going to these college towns. We not a college town. We an adult city. Like, it's an adult city. So a lot of kids and parents decide, well, you need to go to a college town because I don't want you to grow up too fast, a lot faster than you're supposed to. You go to a college town, you still got some guidance around you. You know what I'm saying? You in Miami, like, it ain't really no guidance, you know what I'm saying? Because the city never sleeps. You know
wide
what I'm
open.
So,
it's wide open. All you got to do is go across the bridge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then you got development, they look at, oh man, well, such and such sending kids to the NFL, and that all plays a part of it, but some kids, you got like the Duke Johnsons, the James Williams, the Leonard Taylors who say, nah, man, the Sylvester, they saying, no, I'm gonna stay here and put on for my city, you know what I'm saying? I could develop in Miami, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my back. So
right.
I see that a little more.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's saying it in the locker room too. Yeah.
We still haven't locked up the whole the Tri-County yet, but we headed in that direction.
Right. I'm sure he's saying it in the locker room too, man. And so those kids that chose Miami gonna be like, oh, thank God, you know what I'm saying? I chose the right decision.
Yeah. They saying, look, when Nestor said that on Saturday about why put on for Bama or anybody else when I could put on for my city, that stood out to a lot of the kids. You can start seeing the change from this year to now. Like, a lot of them say, yeah, why put on for other cities when I can put on for my city? You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You see the officer staff have upgraded. They did a way better job this year. He upgraded the defensive staff this year, so we're going to see how that goes. And if it all plays out, you go from there. I mean, just listening to DeAndre Johnson interview, he basically said you coming in, was a no-brainer. They're about to send 3 defensive ends in the first, second round draft this year. Like, so that's a no-brainer. Why not come to you once?
Well, yeah, he sure did. Somebody, a trucker Abdullah said Tyrique sounded very mature now. He said his neighborhood ain't safe. He sounded like he needed to get away. I think he's going to have a big year. He did sound more mature. He did sound like he got away, saw something different, and he realized the same thing I realized when I left and went to North Carolina. Like, oh, shit, I was in a war zone. And it wasn't nothing in my neighborhood. It wasn't a Best Buy. You realize that once you go away. You know what I'm saying? You realize that, man, like where I'm from ain't all that nice. And now he probably could deal with it better that he's back.
I mean, one thing I gotta tell people this all the time, man. When kids are so successful throughout Little League, high school, and they're getting ready to go to college, and then they're being recruited by every school in the world. When you say a kid is immature on that level, I don't really understand it because, I mean, if somebody's giving me all the attention in the world, I'm going to embrace it and I'm going to enjoy it like you're supposed to. So that part, I'm like, I don't think it's immature. I just think they having fun. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and have fun because once you sign them papers, it ain't really no more fun. As business, as work time.
Right.
So by him leaving, some kids do need a change of scenery, to get things right. But then they are in their heart, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them still want to be home, So if UM was ever to change that narrative of now UM being back or being good again, a lot of kids would just say, man, okay, I'm going to stay home. You know what I'm saying? I'll focus at the school and play football and that's it.
Of course, especially with COVID and all this stuff going on. Of course.
Yeah, the COVID, it's crazy. It's jumping, spiking back up now. I don't even know what's going on, but a lot of the kids and parents feel a lot more comfortable with the kids being closer to home, and rightfully so. But You know, man, some of them major universities, like, look, we sat there and watched Alabama for a whole season. I think the only player Alabama announced that had COVID, and he wasn't even a player, which was Nick Saban. So I'm still surprised at that. Like, how did that even happen?
And you saw all the parties going on, right?
People, nobody got it.
And you saw all the parties going on, right?
The what?
All the parties they had going on in Alabama, and only you say only Nick Saban had it for a second.
Yeah, he had it for a second. You know what I'm saying? He had it for a day, and then 3 days later they say he don't got it no more. So I don't know, but you know how that goes, man. A lot of schools don't report a lot of stuff as usual. UM being a medical school, they definitely going to report it, even if they report it late. But they not finna play. Like, okay, man, you got to go away from the team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yourself right.
And yeah, listen, I got this X on the line talking with us, man. Let's talk about a few things. The backup quarterback position, bro. Somebody said I think the backup quarterback competition gonna be fire. What you think? You think Jeff gonna push somebody?
I mean, Jeff is gonna push. He's gonna push Tyler Van Dyke. But I don't know. I gotta see Jeff out there. I gotta see how his mobility is. How he read and react like off the first read. Cause lastly, offense is basically off the first read. You know, your first read is gonna be open.
Right.
9 times out of 10. So Tyler Van Dyke, he has an excellent arm. I mean, he can sling it. He can sling the ball like deep. So it's gonna be interesting to see who wins that battle during spring. You know, obviously we know King is gonna be the guy, but it's gonna be interesting to see who wins that battle. And we can't forget about what's the other backup, what is Peyton Mochin, or however you pronounce his name. He's gonna be there too. He did a pretty good job with the team. So it's gonna be interesting to see who has the best first read. It's not even gonna be about, okay, let's dump it down and make the guaranteed plays. You know, the first read and last the offense is supposed to be big play ability. So whoever can make that will win.
Right. That's what we saw last year when we did a little few days. We did get to go to practice. Everybody was struggling with that except for King. Even Perry, remember?
Yeah, Perry, like he kept saying, Perry keep holding the ball, still holding the ball too long. And that was all the backup quarterbacks kept doing. They holding the ball too long. And then King get out there, and you see King like, hey, why is it looking different with King?
You're like,
King was in the offense before, so
right.
It takes time.
It's like, it came second nature to him. Dog, X, you think back, man, to how. Remember when we was in the press conferences and the kids were saying the offense was easy to learn, and how good Pope them looked in practice. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what do you think happened? Like, why didn't it transition to? Like, why didn't it transition to the game? Because Pope and Wiggins look great in practice.
Yeah, during spring, like the days we did get to watch them in spring, Pope and Wiggins were looking the best out there actually.
Right.
Pope and King. I'm thinking, well, Pope and King, they finna at least have like 100-something receptions between.
Right.
King gonna throw the Pope because that's who he kept throwing the ball to all spring. So
he was throwing it to him in the game too.
and he was throwing it to him like. I mean, so obviously you see like Pope was gonna be that guy. I don't know how it didn't transition over to the actual game. I don't know if it can't be nervous because they've been in college for years already. I just think their confidence level gotta get the because Harley was almost the same way, you know what I'm saying, his previous 3 years, but his confidence level jumped up a lot his senior year. So
right.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying, it takes somebody to say, like, you know what I'm saying, either you gonna do it or you ain't gonna play no more, you know.
Right.
you can't get your confidence level back. So you see how it go.
Right. Yeah, man. So anything else you want to let the people know, man? What else going on, man?
What's going on? I mean, besides they doing mat drills. I think practice starts next week, if I'm not mistaken, or the week after. Recruiting starting off slow. People, a lot of King fans, they panicking. I don't know why. It's just March.
They panicking.
Kids still haven't even been properly evaluated yet. The first big major camp is actually Sunday. So I'm not looking into why you're starting off slow. Things are going to pick up. The ball like it's about to start rolling pretty soon with the quarterback from Georgia, Tyrique Brown. He's probably going to be the first commit pretty soon. And then the ball going to get rolled from there.
Right.
I know DVD. I mean, not DVD and T-Rob. They out there. Trust me, they out there. These recruits in South Florida, they listen to TVD to T-Rob and DVD. They doing their job. So, it's March. It's no.
I know it's early. We just brought in a loaded class.
Man, years ago when we had Al Golden, I remember you want to be number 1 with recruiting, and then on signing day we end up number 20. So I'll take where we at right now. This signing day we end up top 10, top 15. I'll take that. So
right.
That, then be number 1 in March. Number 1 in March means nothing.
All right, listen, we got 50 people watching, man. Y'all hit the like button for me. Sean say XX his thoughts on Brinson and George. I'm gonna ask another question. Brinson and George, right? We know we saying Wiggins and Pope struggling. Brinson and George, though, you think one of them get on the field? Because we didn't see a lot of young players play this year.
You say, will Brinson be on the field?
One of them, Brinson or George. You think one of them push through and get on the field?
It's hard to say because you still got younger kids who came from last year still there. But Brinson and George, their talent level is going to either push the elder kids to do better, or they're going to be on the field because them two type of talent that you can't keep off the field. Brinson being 6'2", can run up and down the field. George being probably one of the smoothest route runners we've had since Amari Richards. It's going to be hard to keep him up. It's going to be hard to keep Rashad Smith off the field with his speed in the slot.
Right.
Reverses, whatever. Lastly, like to do the trickery plays. He's another special team player who's going to be special teams. It's going to be hard to keep them kids off the field. I hold 21 class. It's going to be hard to keep a lot of them off the field.
It is. A couple of them dudes are coming to play. And the last one, man, somebody said, how Jason Marshall early enrolled, but telling Rashad Smith did. What you mean, how? Somebody was focused and somebody wasn't. What you mean, how?
Kids take a lot of the online classes a lot more serious than others, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Somebody was focused and somebody wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not in class with them guys, so I don't know how that goes.
All right, man. Go and get back to what you was doing, man.
All right,
man. You. Mike, what you mean, how? Somebody was locked in and somebody wasn't. That's how it happened. Let me see. Cool. But yeah, man. So, man, things about to pick up, man. The fan base was crying about recruiting starting off slow. Come on, man. It's too early for that. Too early for that. Way too early for that. Michael Jean said, we have a new defensive staff. It's going to take a little time. Sean said, I smell football in the air. Great show, bro. That's what we trying to do, man. The Morning Breath Show. Finna get out here in a second, man, but that was X. Listen, if y'all want to get involved with the stock market, bro, now is a great time. I know y'all seeing across the TV, they saying the stock market is down, it's down. Bro, it's down because now is the time you buy things when they down. I mean, everything is on sale. I mean, that's how it works. So purposely, they put that out. They do certain things. They push it down. Stock market is down. People get scared. It goes down further. They put millions of dollars in it, buy things cheap, and then it shoots right back up. You can go research every stock market correction because this is just like a correction. It's not even a crash. A crash is what happened in COVID. Go research every crash, COVID, corrections. You can go research it. You can look at all of them. Look at the chart. You'll see they all go down, and then they always go back up higher. You just have to have the patience to just hold. So now's a great time. Now's a great time to get involved with the stock market. And don't listen to the TV when they saying the stock market is crashing, it's down, all the crazy stuff that they say. Because you buy things when they low. You buy low, you buy in the red, and you sell in the green. That's how it works, right? So when the stock market is up, you don't want to buy when it's at the top. You want to buy when it's down. Let me see. Michael Jean said, our tight end from Texas Arroyo might be the best player in the class at the end of the day. Possible. Lewis said Pope would be our number one wide receiver. He's always wide open. He just dropped balls. Not this year. Pope will. Lewis, Pope your cousin, huh? Tell us, Lewis. Gene said we have a whole new defensive staff. It's going to take some time. Oh, boy. I don't know if we got time. We got a couple months, boy, and it's going down. It's going down. So listen, man. That's the show for this morning. Let me see. True facts. Terrell Rich say true facts. Buy when everybody is running and sell when everybody is buying. Exactly. It's something that you got to get used to. It's something that you got to learn. But that's exactly how it works. You feel me? That's exactly how it works. Terrell, you got it right. I had to pin that one. Yeah, you buy when everything is burning and crashing. That's when you buy. I mean, that's exactly how that works. So yeah, if you want to get involved, man, 786-405-9499. Like I said, we got to create a system that'll get you involved. You sign up this morning, you can be investing this morning. All you do is we show you what we're doing and you just copy it. You know what I'm saying? That's the system that we created. Sean Jack said, what grade do we give Manny? Somebody said a C+. Somebody said a B so far. I mean, he won some games, man. I mean, it's just when they're confronted with top teams, we haven't been successful. I don't know, man. I'll give him a C, man. I give him a C+, man. That losing to North Carolina and FIU, man, that's how it is. 500 yards. I mean, some of that stuff hard to walk away, man. That's like getting good grades and then get F's on your test. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So listen, man, he's a young coach. Let's hope he grow. Get the thing turned around. Y'all make sure y'all go to footballville.shop, man. Check out the merch. And the people who are on YouTube, bro, the merch, like, if you look down, merch is right down there. I know y'all don't never look down there, but that's where it is. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, you have to turn on your YouTube notifications. All your members, go to the community section. That's where all the stuff for the members at. A lot of y'all members don't go because I don't know if y'all don't know where it is. But go to the community section. Go to Google, say, Google, where's YouTube community section? And that's where all of the videos get dropped early. That's where the information for the members at. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. We're going to do this Monday through Friday. I don't think we're going to do it on the weekends, man. Let me think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the first week. Let me think about it. But we were set up to go Monday through Friday. Let me think about it, bro. We might run it Saturday and see what's going on. But, man, I appreciate y'all. About to get up out of here. Yeah, the FIU loss was horrible, man. I was in D.C. with my daughter, Howard University, and I'm looking for a bar to watch the game. Couldn't find the game. Everybody left me. I'm in D.C. at a bar by myself, watching Ant Jones just run all over us, bro. It was horrible. I mean, it's. Yeah, but on that note, man, I love y'all, man. Hit like, hit share, and make sure you subscribe, bro. I'm out.